of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near you, your dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation.
His glory is coming to you live. There's another ministry on the planet that I trust more. I'm Dr. Brian Artis. Tune in every day to His Glory.
Join Pastor Dave and his glory team on a life-changing journey through Greece. Experience scripture where the Apostle Paul preached, deepening your connection with Jesus. Strengthen your faith, unite with fellow believers, and return home renewed in spirit. Join us in Greece from October 16th, 2026 through the 25th. Scan the QR code to reserve your spot today or go to hisglory.me/events. All right, there's a variant going around as we've had a lot of the doctors on talking about these variants and parasites. Hydroxychloroquine, Fenben, ivermectin through Purely Prepared Patriot. No prescription, 40% off. Stock up on it today. Hydroxy, Fenben, ivermectin. I've been using all of those literally for the last 3 weeks and was able to fight off that last variant. So that is what they don't want you to know. There it is for you, 40% off. And we want to welcome all of His Glory Nation from east to west to north to south. Welcome to today's Take 5. We have John Baxter with us. He is the owner and CEO of Anti-Aging Beds. John, welcome.
Thank you so much, Pastor Dave, for having me on. This is an exciting frontier. Yes. And I have a lot of amazing stuff to share with you guys today.
We're looking forward to it. Can you give our audience a little bit of a background about yourself, and then let's get into Anti-Aging Beds?
Yes, I was an athlete and I always had a passion for health. And unfortunately, I was in sports and I had a situation where I injured my neck in collegiate wrestling. And it was one of those things where I watched my own mother have a lot of surgeries that didn't make sense. And I don't recommend anyone else do it, but I refused the surgery knowing that there would be consequences in getting surgery. And I lived with chronic pain for over 15 years. And of course, that first year I got hooked on pain pills and I quit cold turkey after 1 year. This is back in like 2000. And one door closed and God opened up a new door when my career was over and I was messed up with a broken neck and refused a surgery. So I took it at faith at that level. But it took... shortly after the new door that opened was I became a lead innovator in the mattress industry. Quickly on, I was really passionate on helping people and helping myself. And I became an innovator, much more than most everyone in a commoditized industry like a mattress. But I've been pushing the envelope on adding proven health technology to ambiguous products like your mattress. And it led me into working with top doctors and scientists in the world and getting an amazing U.S. product and U.S. patent that no one else can even achieve at the time. We created the first conductive fabric in the world that was stretchable and conductive that could be used on a mattress. And this foundation led into 100 other products. So the thing is that the beautiful thing is that, right before my eyes, the thing I was working so hard on, everyone told me to quit and give up. It was too tough. It was never going to happen. I just listened to God, and I just followed through, and through all the adversity, came out strong with a whole new era of wellness, a whole new frontier of healthcare. And this is the type of healthcare where you put it into your own hands. This is an America First healthcare. We're leading the world in frequency medicine and technology, and have been known, just was on Inside Edition for Medbeds. So we're leading the charge with 100 technologies, multiple U.S. approved patents. U.S. technology, Medbeds is a U.S. type of technology. We're the leaders in the world in this frequency medicine movement, and tens of thousands of people can vouch for our technology today worldwide.
So tell us about how you invented. Did you have in your background being an inventor? What process did you go through to say, hey, I'm going to do this for beds? And by the way, we spend more time in beds than we do in any other place.
Right. It makes so much sense. We spend a third of our life in bed, and when it happened, I was one of the pioneers of a position called zero gravity bed. That was my company. And then I worked with Terry Bradshaw when I was in my early 20s, believe it or not. And we created this bed that looks like a zigzag. It's called a zero gravity bed. And this is what my first innovation was when I first started in the industry. My mentor sold the first adjustable bed in Florida in 1960. So I've always been surrounded by very good mentors, coaches, teachers. I'm a student of life, and I add and I get better each day. So I've accumulated much of my time working with top doctors. Some of the people that I worked with here in Florida. In Florida, we have some of the top doctors in rejuvenation and regenerative medicine from the get-go. Anti-aging was started here, and a bunch of others. And so I just had a lot of people around me and that were brought to me, and I put them all together as an innovator. And once I got the hardest one done, that first one, which was the toughest one that people almost forgot about, almost threw out with the baby with the bathwater. It's called grounding. And when I figured this out at a high level, it created another 100 technologies. So my background as just a passionate student of life that just never gives up, that's been my mantra. I just will not give up. And you put years upon years working with the right people, you can live your passion and dream. And this was the one that was given to me.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, and we'll get back into the technology. Anytime you drive down the road, you see, 50, 60 different mattress companies. I always wondered, how do all these mattress companies stay in business? There's a mattress company on every corner.
You're absolutely right. I was in that realm. I managed over 500 mattress stores earlier in my career. And the thing is that I didn't like is that it's a commoditized industry. Nothing makes sense. And I was just really sick of the marketing. I wanted to add proven health technology. So I broke away from the mainstream of the whole mattress industry, which was just people saying that sleep's cool. It's just a block of foam, a spring with some foam on top of it. So it was a commodity. Mm-hmm. So I was not really interested in offering commodities. And that's why we broke away, and we're in wellness. We have an advanced health technology. Some people say our product is the most revolutionary product of our time. Likely because you just don't have to do anything. You don't have to take pills or anything. You just sleep on it. And because it has 4 technologies that are proven all in one place where you sleep. We have grounding, EMF shielding, all the stuff that you can't see with your Wi-Fi gadgets, fluorescent lighting, you name it. We're being bombarded. If you live in a complex, there's other people that have Wi-Fi too, not just you. So EMF shielding, far infrared, and it's made with silver, antimicrobial silver in the thread and the stretchable thread of the fabric. So it's a 4-in-1 technology, and it's the foundation to everything else that we do. So from bedroom to wellness center to clinic to hospital, this little bed that we created, it has accessory items that you put around it. We do have mattresses as well, but if you want to know the gist of what we do, this is a foundational component. And from there, you know, if you're skeptics, we bring them on, we cheer them on, because we're here to prove our technology. We have the only third-party study ever done in grounding, the only patents currently in grounding, and USA-made product. We have the only USA-made grounding product in the world.
So can you walk us through each of those 4 categories and what that means? Like, you know, a lot of people on His Glory probably understand grounding because we have a lot of great doctors come on. But the aspects, first of all, with grounding, why is that important on your bed?
Yeah, so you can get grounding for free from standing barefoot on the ground. There's a discharge effect, right? Without touching the surface of the earth, you know, you're not discharging this body. Right now, we wear rubber-soled shoes. We're on concrete slabs. We've got 5G running through our body, heating our body up. So just being in contact with the earth discharges your body, and it's best explained through demonstration, probably. Here's our new fabric. It's a black fabric. That's silver thread. And like I said, we created the first stretchable conductive thread. On the corner of all of our products, there's a mound resistor. This shields you from dirty electricity. It can wash, it can plug in, and it plugs into the ground only. So when we talk about the ground wire, you need to know this. It's proven. I might be at 5 volts of electricity just because of our Wi-Fi and our air. And as soon as I lay on this bed and touch this fabric, my energy discharges through here. And if you ask like ChatGPT, grounding is the #1 anti-aging technology in the world because you can't disprove it. Every other thing that you can do, supplements and this or that, it's very hard to prove what it's doing. With this, I can take this meter and I can prove to everyone that this is legitimate.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's the silver? What's the silver do?
The silver is the conductive thread.
Okay.
We used a telephone. This is what took 6 years to make it. No other grounding technology lasted more than a week.
Parasites are real. I can prove parasites are real. I know they're out in the world today. That's why I recommend Purge Advanced Parasite Cleanse.
Purge, crafted with an all-natural blend of 19 powerful ingredients, designed to target and eliminate every type of parasite inside the human body. Join thousands of users who've already transformed their health. Order now at www.purgestore.com/hisglory and use code HISGLORY for 10% off discount.
Your money is vanishing faster than ever before, and no one is coming to save it. But you can protect your savings starting right now, completely tax and penalty free. Goldco has helped protect billions in retirement savings with real gold and silver. At His Glory, we trust them, and today we want to send you a free gold and silver protection kit. Act now and you'll receive up to 10% in free silver. And if you have $25,000 or more in an IRA savings, Goldco will also send you a free Ronald Reagan silver coin. Supplies are limited. Scan the QR code or click the link to get your free kit today. Goldco will protect what God has entrusted to you.
Limp MD. If you're struggling with swollen legs, ankles, or feet that can make walking painful chore, Nation Health MD may have the answer you've been looking for. It's called Limp MD. This formula is a godsend for folks struggling with fluid retention, especially in their legs or feet. The natural ingredients in Limp MD help get rid of extra fluids and toxins, which can help relieve uncomfortable swelling in the legs and feet. You see, many of us may have a clogged lymphatic system without realizing it. The lymphatic system is responsible for flushing out extra fluids and toxins. So if you're struggling with fluid retention and swelling in your limbs, your lymphatic system might need a tune-up, that's where Limp MD can help. Right now, for a limited time, you can try Limp MD risk-free for 35% off. Head over to nationhealthmd.com and use the discount code GLORY at checkout for 35% off your order today. It's nationhealthmd.com and discount code GLORY to save 35% on Limp MD. His Glory Expansion Fund. Give to the His Glory Expansion Fund to help us purchase land, create parking, build a bunkhouse for youth and others in need, laying the foundation for our future worship center. As members of the His Glory Nation, this is a great way to help us reach 1 billion souls for Christ. Go to hisglory.me/donate today to make a difference. Together, we will bring 1 billion souls to Christ. All right, crypto donations. You can donate to His Glory, and you can now support His Glory with cryptocurrency. So go to hisglory.me to donate. Help us get to 1 billion souls. And a lot of prophetic voices say crypto may be, it will be part of the new flipping of the financial system away from the Babylon system to God's system. All right, we're back with John Baxter, the CEO, owner of Anti-Aging Beds. John, just before the break, you were talking about silver. If you can explain the silver part and then talk about the accessories that come with it, that you don't have to get the bed, you can many different ways, and then that may take us into pods and chambers.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much, Pastor Dave. And so like I showed you before, here's the silver threads, and these are stretchable. They last as long as your mattress. So the patented technology that we created lasts as long as your mattress. Other grounding lasts 1 or 2 weeks. This is breathable, stretchable, washable. And because it's made of real silver, as you can see, it's conductive. And this is the technology, when you touch it, it sends your frequency and energy, voltage out through the ground wire that is basically in your home. And I just wanted to show you this meter demonstration really fast. Like, I can prove to you right now that there's Wi-Fi in the air, right? It's 0.3 volts in the air. What is that doing to your body? This is what everyone talks about. What is actually 5G doing? Well, I'll prove it to you right now, right? It's we're at about 0.3 volts in the air. Did anyone ever know that? No. Am I wearing a tinfoil hat? No, I'm not. So yeah, we can measure what's going through my body. I'm at about 2 volts overall in my body. That's pretty high. But at nighttime, we want to discharge and we want to sleep. So look what, I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to touch the fabric. Goes to 0.
Wow.
I'm going to pull my hand off. 2 volts. Touch the fabric. 0. That little thing right there is the most impressive piece of health technology ever created. And really, it came for free if you go barefoot outside. But the thing is that we know that our electrical grid, when we talk about our electrical grid, right? Nikola Tesla, those people out there that are big fans, when I show you that the ground wire is the 2 prongs at the top are actually electricity, but we don't plug into electricity, we plug into the ground. And so why is the ground so important? Because if you didn't have the ground, the whole electrical grid is not safe and it's not complete. So our whole position with scientists, inventors, electrical frequency medicine advocates, doctors, medical doctors, is that we achieved what no one else had achieved. We had figured out a frequency medicine requires grounding. Our little sheet that we created, the bed cover, we were able to create the Medbed because no one ever understood frequency medicine at the level we did. So if you don't have a grounding sheet, you really don't understand frequency medicine, because frequency medicine requires discharging. When you go to the gym, you work out, you swell up, your muscles kind of tear. Think of that as frequency medicine. Think of you taking a break. Think of you sleeping and discharging. You're growing your muscles back. the grounding effect after the frequency causes the repair. So that's why we've become the leaders in the world with frequency medicine, and that's why we're the originators of the Medbed. And I know that sounds crazy for a lot of people, but our patents superseded every Medbed that was spoken about in the world. We started in 2012, 2013, we started our patents. 2016 and 2017, the Medbed patents were approved in the United States. No one had ever spoken about a Medbed till 2020. So we were so far ahead. That's why no one has anything. It's just because we were basically about 10 years ahead of most people.
So can you explain what a Medbed is and explain your pods and your chambers that people could get?
Yeah, just don't confuse us with the Medbeds that regrow limbs. This is a foundational Medbed system, and we have 100 technologies. We're able to do electronic blood test. We're able to do holographically scan your body of everything. Now, the current system, Big Pharma, they have a blood test. They have MRI machines, but they only look for what they want to look for. Most of your problems are over here. They're looking over here, right? That's the current healthcare system. You're gambling with your health. Our scanner technology gives you all your data immediately. So you can actually look through and sift through all your data. There's no filters holding back your health. And basically, one of the things I'm going to recommend for the His Glory, the show today, we're going to offer you guys something near the end of the show. But the scanning technology, DNA results, we have hooked an AI into our whole system. So what does a Medbed include? Well, first of all, patents. Second of all, grounding technology and frequency medicine. The ability to scan your body to know all the physiological issues in one shot. The ability to have physiological solutions to those problems. We're no longer gambling. This is Medbed era. We actually find the targets. We actually have the solutions for the targets with frequency medicine, and we can prove it. So everything is data entered, and all the data gets compiled, and guess what? We didn't stop there. Our whole system includes AI. So what was once something difficult for a medical doctor to comprehend even, now 50,000 pages of information about you gets put into an AI system, and it gives you on a silver platter everything that's going on with you, all the clustering effects of combined issues going on, just on a silver platter, what it is, what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on. There's very little side effects, if no side effects with this system. So really a Medbed is a futuristic health technology that I don't like to say that replaces your current healthcare system. Let's just say it complements, or, you know, it works together with it if you want to integrate it. But really it's a standalone futuristic healthcare system that's here today.
So can you walk through just all the categories of the products, and then, let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I can show you something here. It might help a little bit, because there's so many products. Like, you know, here's our pod over here. That has 9 technologies. A light therapy pod it's a sauna, a vibration, it's a lymphatic drainage system. We have our holographic scan Medbed here. This machine has 9 technologies as well. This is not just a hyperbaric. Please don't confuse this as a hyperbaric system. This is the most powerful machine in the world. We won every major award around the world. That, you know, this one can increase your health at such a substantial level that, you know, it can be measured. We've seen people increase their health over 35% in just the average one hour setting. We've got different types of frequency technologies, scanning technologies. This whole system is the Medbed longevity circuit. So when we start talking about the Medbed, just like working out, you start here in this machine, you spend time here, you go to this machine, you go to this machine, and AI suggests with our system that just doing it 2 times a week at an hour and a half through this circuit, after 1 year, you'll reverse your biological age to 10 years.
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What about in the bed and the sheets? How long would it take somebody to notice a difference, typically?
It's typically less than a week. It's usually the first night, so even like maybe I am the crazy inventor. Even my own father was a little skeptical of me at first, right? Until, I made him, do what everyone else does. It's just basically, let's go to bed, Dad. Put him in the bed. He didn't move for over 12 hours. He didn't even move from the same position, just like stiff, like he fell asleep. 12 hours, so many people. So we even have a book now called 333 Benefits of Grounding.
Wow.
And it pretty much has every little health issue, from blood clotting to diabetes. This thing is a powerful foundational technology. You would be surprised, people getting their dreams back, people actually finally sleeping. And basically, when you think about our current system, our body, and everyone that has a sleep issue, which is just ridiculously big, right? That basically we are like a cell phone that's on red. Our citizens, our population are running around like cell phones in the red. And what is this really doing? It's basically you're recharging yourself, just like a cell phone. You're adding these electrons from the earth,